All right, we are live. We skipped the intro countdown, so hello and welcome.
I'm not ready.
Well, Garrett doesn't even start it until after. I think you could have done it.
We started
anyway.
a few seconds after this
no,
time.
No, we're doing it. We're gonna
Hold.
Where is it?
Hold,
Where is
guys.
it?
Here.
Where'd it go?
Okay, let's circle back.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Shh. Quiet.
Everybody be quiet.
Yeah, don't talk.
Don't want to spoil the experience for people.
I'm hunting rabbits.
We can't see that. We're gonna get canceled.
Joe, stop it. Is the music playing?
It is. I can hear it. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Hello. Hey, we're live. We're back. It's good.
Oh.
Thank you for joining us for the morning break today. I'm your host, Mark. We got Daniel and Joe, the regulars. Glad we're all here. Glad I could make it.
Is it a good thing to be a regular?
Yeah.
I think so. Morning break's a fun show. It's a lot of people show up for it. It's
Some
great.
places it is. It's like if you're like a regular at Waffle House and you walk in and they're like, "Hey, hon, you want the usual?"
I mean, that's a
Versus,
good
like,
thing.
I like that.
If you're a regular at someplace else bad, I don't know.
You're getting too hyper focused on that concept,
Yeah,
Daniel.
okay.
All right, let's say hi to some of our members here. We got Brick Mom VA, Grumpy J, JMOC Studios is here, Michael's here, Nexus, T Valkyrie, a bunch of our friends. Thank you all for joining. This actually got the stream started last night, so it was cooking all night long.
Oh, good.
And then
I'm
it
sure
got
Grumpy
started-
J probably had dropped a comment.
Exactly.
Well, you can see the times actually. Wait, scroll up to the top. Who had first comment?
So 9:30, that would be Brick Mom VA. So yeah.
Okay, but only at 9:30. There were no comments. From
No
last
one
night.
last night was commenting, which would be a bit much, I think, actually. I see there's a hidden message in Mark's sunglasses. I can't read it, though. It's too blurry. Yeah, you got to have a really big screen to read that. Because I did that the day before, I had fun with that.
Wait,
It's nothing too serious.
Is there like a secret ARG going on
There's
here?
a
with
little message in my sunglasses.
Oh,
Mark, there's no way anyone can read
This is
that.
this is like a treasure hunt.
Load it up on the TV and see if it works. But
Hang on.
On the 13th day
No.
of the 7th month,
You married
you will
a Nexo
find a
night?
treasure buried under the hill, 15 paces south.
the secret to becoming a Lego master is no fun stuff. So. Alrighty. Yeah, so we have a number of news items. It's not a huge news day like last week, but I think we could all have a little... Do we have any Lego lives this week? Do we do anything
I
Lego
don't have
this
a
week?
life.
You have no life, no Lego, no nothing, Joe?
I actually don't think I did anything with Lego.
Besides work at the store.
Yeah, I mean, we did get a great collection, and yet yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah.
Well, they came back Monday morning, and we
processed it yesterday.
processed it all
Yeah.
yesterday, and that was great. That video will be coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But that was a fun one that I got to quote, and then Chris and Ed went and picked it up. We documented us unloading it all, so you'll get to see that all tomorrow.
Yeah, that's actually already available for members of the channel. It's going to be available tomorrow, Thursday morning, I believe.
So you already know what's up.
Yeah.
If you've seen it.
Several people have already watched and liked it, but if you are a member, if you aren't, it's 99 cents a month. There's a link in the description. You can go do that. But if you are already a member, congratulations. So, and then, what about you, Daniel? What's your Lego life this week? So.
Oh, let's see. I built the Botanical Gardens set
Yes.
this week. My first ever Friends set. I immediately donated the mini dolls to Mark's collection so he could take good care of them.
There we
I
go.
don't even know what their names were. I don't know.
I got a couple of twins now because I also got that set.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's a great set.
What else did I do? Oh, I bought that built the Bone Demon from the haul video.
You
was
snatched that up.
yesterday?
Yeah,
Monday? Yeah,
Monday, yeah.
I immediately snatched
That's
that up.
so cool.
All those glow-in-the-dark pieces, I'll figure something to do with them. Maybe
That is
not
a-
as cool as a cave spider, but
It's so
Fantastic
cool.
set and
Yeah.
great pieces inside. So.
maybe some new Hashima action coming for those.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't think anything.
I built a Lego Dream set, a little Dream Village, which is just a
That's
very
one I might
small,
get
fun
at
set. It's like
some
$30.
point.
Very
neat.
worth getting. Then the other thing I did was a little bit of sorting, and then I built quite a bit on Classic Space, and I also started working on a Magisto's Magical Workshop mock. So that will be hopefully done in a couple days. We'll see. So.
Well, you know they're making one, right?
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
why
need to-
I was
You
prompted
don't need to make
this.
one. They're already doing one.
So I'm a little underwhelmed, maybe even you could say frustrated with the
Frustrated?
the gift
Ma!
purchase and the
Oh,
fact that
I
it's
agree.
Castle.
$250 and I have so many pieces at home and I know how to make castle stuff. roughly.
We made a
So-
short the other day for $250. You can literally get a brand new sealed copy of the original set.
Yeah.
From exactly 20 years ago. Was it 20 or 30? I need to double check
No,
the
probably
math.
30. not
30,
20.
yeah, 30, because it's 90s, yeah.
20 years would be 2003, Mark.
But you're right. So it's literally 30 years ago. This original set came out, and you can get it for the price threshold of the new one. It's crazy. So yeah, but it's not super big, Ben. It'll be cool. I'll definitely post pictures. I'll share them here when it's finally done. It'll be another week or two, I imagine. So yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see. We got Flounder here, Lemur Bricks. Thank you guys for joining. Mani Raj. Good to see Mani Raj the other weekend at
Yeah, I saw he posted that.
the meet and greet with Paul from season 4. That was fun. So.
Yeah, Ben, Mark was drooling over those clear dome parts. He was trying to snatch them from my set.
I'm like Daniel, you really do you need those dome parts?
for your space base?
I'm working on a space base, and those are perfect.
Well, you've got one sitting there that's been sitting there for a minute.
I need to buy
You
that
should
one.
probably
Yes.
buy that.
They're not really that airtight, Mark. I don't think that would make for a very good space base.
It's imagination. All
I
right.
think you're better off using those Paradisa parts.
Probably. Yeah, I do have a lot of those in there too. But we got a few news items. What do we want to cover first? Gift with purchases, sets that have
We
been
were already
dropped.
talking about Magisto.
Might as
We've
well
covered
cover
it several times, but again, we've got some new images now that people are actually getting their hands on the set.
Yeah. So last week, I think we had some at least blurry pictures
Of the front.
of
I
the
don't think we
front,
had
which
the
is
back.
this.
Yeah.
This is a little bit clearer. It's basically what we saw before. However, now we have some behind the scenes views. There's a
We were all kind of holding out hope that
There
that
Gonna
there
have
was
a
going to
cool
be a lot
interior.
of stuff going on the inside,
Mhm.
but
yeah, not so much. It's pretty plain. I think the biggest disappointment for me is actually the door and the non glow in the dark wand and the Magisto figure in general. But
yeah.
it's actually, other than that, it's pretty structurally close. It's just a few things that are kind of details in the original that we're missing in this one. So
And they still produce glow in the dark, and they still have the same mold for the wand. So
It's
there's
the
no
same
reason
one,
they
yeah.
couldn't have done the new color glow in the dark for the wand,
it was
other than cost saving measures.
It's literally cost saving, cutting corners a little bit, and this is very similar to say the Forest Guardians hideout, which is the new Forestman's hideout set that was revamped. It's also similar to the Blacktron Cruiser, but both of those sets, while not perfect, are much better executed. They have multiple figures,
Yeah.
printing. I mean, it's better overall. So I
Those
think
ones were pretty faithful to the original in terms of their methods of construction, but had some significant updates at the same time, and I would have rather seen them do more with the interior of this one.
there was few corners cut and actually improvements added. This is just there's no improvements in the original. It's only less.
We did a side-by-side with the original one, and the original one had more stuff inside. I mean,
Yeah.
old sets are known for pretty lackluster interiors, but
More
we were
accessories.
counting just like the goblets, the printed tile, which is now a sticker, a sword or something. And
There's
it,
plumes on
didn't
the,
have all the
the
things, yeah.
building, like dragon plumes, and there's the
Yeah.
Dragon Knight figure has an elaborate, headgear. It's not just a regular helmet. So there's a lot of things that are missing. But anyway,
Yeah.
Castle fans have suffered for years. We'll get past this. This
Yeah.
is
You'll
nothing.
be fine.
This is a bump in the road for Castle fans. But we also got last week we talked about some Marvel stuff, and we have some confirmation. The Hulk head is
Marvelous.
removable. You can use that giant hairpiece.
I'm so excited to put that hairpiece on Thanos. It's going to be beautiful.
well, now
Thanos
what's also
with
interesting,
hair.
are these not also the same giant heads from the little Dreams demon? Flying
Yes, I
demon
think it
things?
is.
So
I
you
think
could
it
also
the
swap
chaos
those out.
has begun.
You can
Thank
give-
you, Lego.
Thanos one of those Dreams demon heads
With
or
the
something,
hair?
with the hair,
Or you could put a normal minifig head on this head, I think.
and it'll
'Cause
just
if
have
it's
a
the
big,
same size,
You can
big
wide
shoulder,
neck hole.
neck area.
I'm so hyped. This is going to be so much fun. To play
It's
with.
gonna be wonky for sure. Looking forward to all that craziness. So. That's so dumb, says JMox Studio. Yeah, it's just wacky, and that's I think that's something we could all have fun
It's
with.
dumb that his hair comes off?
I don't know. I feel like that's not what he's talking about.
Oh, just
might have
like
been
the
referenced.
That's,
to
that's
something
actually
else.
my brother,
oh, okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Johnny.
The idea of changing things around, having that customization ability
Yeah,
is
that's
really
good.
nice.
That's
No,
better than
that's-
having it all molded into one big chunk.
That's
Yeah.
a great.
He can
thing.
turn his head probably too, for at least
Yeah.
a little bit. So. We also got better pictures of the taxi gift with purchase. So there's the front cover.
This is not good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna say
Any gift with purchase that has that yellow frame around the printed.
it has
piece?
potential.
Well-
Some of those are good. Like
name 5.
you know the Roman chariot. Like man, that
So
one-
That just gives me a headache
No, I
thinking
know.
about that.
The
There's a
colored
few.
bricks came in those.
Okay, those are
There was
alright.
like a
The
vintage
little ride
camera.
ones are fine.
All of the
Vintage
rides
camera.
came
Okay,
in
that's
those.
fine. Okay.
So don't be a hater, Mark.
Anyway.
Just
Well,
because
three
you
of the,
don't like
three
the
of the
Roman
four,
chariot.
3 of the 4 ride things were cool.
Taxi looks a little funky. Black Panther figure looks good. I like that
It
curved
looks like
element.
a sports taxi. Like he's.
There's no New York taxi. That
They
looks
did a
like
great
this.
taxi
I'm
in the
sorry.
Daily Bugle, and they just went as far from that as possible with this.
Yeah.
You want to get a retro style for a taxi car, not a sports car. I don't know. It just
I mean,
looks
and the figs are not anything special. 2 Outriders, we have a billion of those, and then
Black Panther.
just some random dude. Yeah, the Black Panther, I'm sure, is the one we
That
put on.
hat is really the only thing here.
Another Avengers hat. Great.
Yeah.
And that actually almost kind of weakens the Kevin Feige hat. Is that the same one? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
some disappointing gift with purchases. This one is, we got a better picture of that. We talked about that. You don't like the stockings.
I think they are
if-
ribbons, but
I said
You
they
think
don't
they're
look-
ribbons?
They
I
don't
think
look
they're
like
ribbons.
stockings. No one hangs stockings like that.
yeah.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree, I guess. I think that they're pretty crude stockings.
I'm gonna have to hope that they're
Yeah.
ribbons. I'm just
Those
gonna
are
convince
most-
myself that
most
they are.
definitely ribbons.
I don't
Mark,
know if
go
we
back
talked
to
about
it.
this. Are
Go
we going back to
Let
that?
me explain
Okay.
how these ribbons. Look at those.
Yeah.
If you flip them upside down, they're stockings.
No, not that either.
I don't know
No
about that.
stocking ends in a square because it's like
Well,
a
Lego
sock.
minifigures have square feet.
Yeah,
No,
but
that's not it. Those are definitely ribbons.
Okay.
I think
Sure,
it's ribbons.
sure, ribbons.
What they
okay.
should have done was wrap it around the corner, though, so it actually looked like it was going.
Get in the
somewhere.
comments. Let us know who's actually right. I want to know you guys' opinions.
Yeah,
too.
Morgan says stockings go over a fireplace. You don't hang those up in your
Market
Christmas
stall.
market stall.
Yeah, the location is different. You're right.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
Morgan might
Correct,
have a point
Mark.
there. Okay. We also have a
Wrong.
cookie maker.
Oh
kit.
boy,
That's gonna be fun.
great!
Who doesn't want a plant
I'll put this with all my
cookie?
ice cube trays and.
Is this? Yeah. No, is this an ice
Jello
cream thing?
molds.
No, this might be.
No,
no, it's
it's
a
a
cookie
cookie
cutter, but it's like that's
Just
the
saying it's
random.
that same kind of random stuff.
What's funny is
Coasters.
it's such a narrow line. You won't see it when it actually makes the cookie.
Well, like the minifig. Okay, I see it. The snowflake makes sense. Bricks, it's classic, but the plant is like gonna be the smallest cookie in the world.
It's not cutting that shape.
Oh, I
out.
see what
It's
you're
cutting
saying.
the circle
No,
shape
I
and
see it now.
imprinting that pattern.
That's
into
weirder.
the top.
Which is
honestly.
not going to be visible.
They're
but-
all round
'Cause
cookies
it's gonna
with that.
go into.
Well, it depends how
like-
thick your dough is.
Yeah, well, everyone's dough is different thicknesses.
All right,
Well,
before this devolves any further.
We are just the grumpiest bunch today. I mean, Grumpy J has infiltrated our very psyche.
Yeah.
It's just, we're
Jumpy
What about
gray.
like psyche?
no, that's a word.
Oh.
It's for our mental
Yes,
state.
I
Yeah, that's it's anyway. This one is also kind of funky, but I do like the characters.
Gosh, it's a great news cycle this week. Really got some bangers.
We got a monkey kid. I think this is a gift with purchase or
Yeah.
something along those lines. And it's got a figure with sunglasses, a monkey kid figure. I'm guessing that's probably relatively new. You got the different
don't
character
think-
builds.
I don't think Lego has celebrated 5 years of anything ever before.
No,
Correct
this
me
is-
if I'm wrong,
I
but
don't
I'm
remember a fifth
I'm
anniversary.
pretty sure that 10 is really when you start to do things. This is just goofy.
Yeah.
And Ninjago never got this.
no, they
yeah,
only got
yeah.
10th anniversary.
Yeah. It's we're still being crabby. Anyway,
No, this is something
It's a bad week of
unprecedented.
news.
Okay, here's more bad news for you guys. Really quick, we got to talk about Lego 2K Goals coming
What?
out, which looks fun. Yeah, it's a video
Sure.
game. Problem is, it's filled with microtransactions, which
Yeah.
is basically gambling
That's
for
why it's
kids.
called 2K.
And yeah, that's why it's called 2K because it costs so much money.
Mhm.
The Lego 2K Drive, which does play well, is currently sitting at a mixed review status on Steam, which is actually abysmal.
Yeah.
And it's because you have to pay so much for all the different parts packs, colors, different
You can't like
themes.
unlock them and stuff.
You start out with a very limited palette, and you have
That's
to buy
stupid.
everything else. So, and that's really unfortunate. So, I as much as I would really love to have a Lego minifigure soccer game, which sounds terrific, the fact that it'll probably be very expensive to get everything is really a turnoff. So, more bad news from the morning break.
Yeah.
Do we have any good news today? Anything we want to talk about?
No.
Okay,
Let's see. You got the Orient. No, that's not good news.
You don't like
got
this?
You get the what else? You got
You don't think that's
Bowser's
good
car-
news?
No, that's not good news.
I
Let's
think
just
this-
keep rolling with the
I
bad
think
news.
this is actually good news because I think that's a 4 wide space between those tracks, which means this is a regular sized train.
Oh, it
Yeah.
definitely looks like a
Yeah.
regular sized train.
So I think that is a terrific news because the Hogwarts train is a little too big to convert
Yes.
into a minifigure sized train.
Way
The
too
engine
big.
looks less derpy in this image than in the previous ones. It looks better proportioned. In some of the profile ones, people were saying it like looked too short or something, or stubby.
Yeah, I love that smokestack with I think that's a Belleville bucket in
yeah,
black, which is
like
a
it.
terrific part usage. So, yeah, Star Wars only 20th. Yep, exactly. Is that figure
complain?
Yeah,
exclusive?
or even like Friends
I
and
have no idea.
Ninjago were 10.
Yeah.
Classic Lego soccer games video. Yes, it was called Soccer Mania in the United States or Football Mania in the rest of the world, and
Football.
Football Mania, and that was a terrific game. I played the crap out of that.
Yeah, Fazum, I agree. It is disappointing that Lego's trying to get kids addicted to like microtransactions and stuff. It seems kind of against their moral code of ethics.
Yeah, you're in a moral quandary by associating yourself with a game company like 2K with that whole choice. So I don't know. Even if you had to pay like a premium, like $60 or $70 for everything, do that instead of it's way over $100 to unlock everything.
That's ridiculous.
So which is a lot for even a very premium game. So, and yeah, see, Ben is saying the Orient Express looks awesome. I think it looks really good.
I think it looks good.
We need some train experts to weigh in though, so hopefully Corey or Mark Yelka will let us know what we're supposed to think about that.
Yep. Lehman Brooks had a good point. There is more news than what we go ahead and.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that last week.
I know.
We're
I
not
just
doing it
wanted
again.
I wanted more
There's
bad
nothing
news.
new. There's nothing
So
new.
yeah, Lyrics, we're already on a bad news train. We can, it's good. Thank you for bringing stuff up. We sometimes we don't know about things. That
Yeah, I
happen.
don't want to know about that.
Yeah,
anymore.
that's when we don't want to. We aren't super excited for it. With the advent of Gabby's Dollhouse, this is just another step
Oh
in
my
that
gosh.
direction. Which
Ugh.
some people, I'm sure, like some little kids, little girls, whoever enjoys these themes will be excited for them. But that's not who we are at all. So, yeah. Bricklink pop-up shop ends today.
I don't even know what that is. I haven't looked. What
That's
is the Bricklink
that's
pop-up
the
shop?
the pop-up mock shop. It's like where you can. It's basically rebreakable.
Yeah.
Bricklink is doing rebreakable. There's models that were from Ideas and Things or the Bricklink designer program that did not get made that you can buy, like the instructions or parts lists for, and then part them out yourself.
Gotcha.
That's my understanding anyway. I haven't looked into it personally.
Yeah. BJ had a comment on that very subject. It was, I was tempted to try the Bricklink pop-up store, but it's such a chaotic process that I decided against it. And BJ, he's a competent Lego shopper. He'll go
Yeah.
find sales and stuff. So if BJ can't handle it, I wouldn't even be able to touch it with a 10-foot pole. So that's bad news. Okay. Okay. We have any good news?
Wait, why do I hate what, Ben?
Oh.
Ben's asking why do I hate something.
Express.
I don't really hate it. I like it overall. There's just been a lot of train drama around it.
Train drama.
Train fan drama.
Oh, I like this comment from Ben. This is a positive spin. This is a creative thought. What Lego game would we want to see them make next? Lego Castle
Island
Battle.
3.
Lego Castle
They
Battle.
already made Lego Island 3.
You have Lego Castle
Island 4.
minifigures. You go, you have a
thought there was only
duel. It'd be great.
No, there's 3, right? There's 3 Lego Islands?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
3 versions
Wow,
of Lego
that's
Island.
wild.
Lego Island 4 would be amazing. You could totally rock that aesthetic
There are
nowadays.
several projects of people trying to remake it. Some more successful than others.
There's always the Lego games of Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord of the Rings, Lego Dune.
Yes.
Nope.
Oh yeah, that'd
Nope.
be awesome. You have the Baron fly in and scare children. That'd be great.
Be awesome.
And one final comment
Oh
from
no,
Ben.
Oh
UCS
gosh.
Peppa Pig set when though? Because you have a giant Peppa Pig sculpture.
Oh.
That'd be amazing.
That's like
they,
that SpongeBob.
they sell a Peppa Pig jigsaw puzzle at the Honey Baked Ham store. You can go get one of those. Put it back together.
That was dark.
And T
That
Valkyrie
was
is also
really dark.
stating her disapproval of the gift with purchases. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Lima Bricks asked if we have any of the Friends 10th anniversary employee gift, and we do actually have a few of those.
We
right
do.
now.
Yeah, I have one at home, but we have a couple here still for sale. So I mean,
Get them while they're hot.
exactly. Get them while they're hot.
Because it's a fireplace. Get it.
Exactly. This is actually good news. Mark, did you get your mini Lego Master Trophy set yet? Seen some people getting theirs. Yes, me and Steven both got one. I bought one for
I also
Steven.
got mine, yep.
Merry Christmas. But they're
I didn't.
great little set. It's a nice little trophy reminiscent of Lego Masters. Has that cool printed brick.
It's cool. I saw Morgan's post about his, and it looks cool.
$50 purchase threshold from Walmart.
Which is-
that goes a
that's
long
Not
way
hard
in
to
Lego.
do.
Yeah,
it's
that's
easy to spend $50 at Walmart.
That's pretty easy to do. Yeah. Oh, Morgan had some news which we'll cover in a second, but the new Mario sets
Yes,
dropped
we do
out of the
have
sky.
those.
So that's good.
About that trophy, though, I did notice again that it was that same fulfillment company that did the Yellow
That castle.
Castle a while back. It's like some random thing. It's like something sportsmarketing.biz or something. It's
Yeah,
somebody that
weird.
Lego has farmed this fulfillment process out to, some promotional marketing company. But I don't know, like, is Lego printing the bricks themselves, or is the company doing that? Or I mean, it's all kind of strange. But the other thing that's interesting is they always come in it's a Ziploc bag, so there's
Yeah.
no like sealed version of this set.
No.
I mean, you would never know.
It's it has a little like a flyer in there in the pieces, and then there's
Yeah.
a bag. So it's
Like even those yellow box sets are sealed at least inside. But
yeah. For Zoom, we don't know where the space CMF leak is. That would be super cool to see because we were already excited about the regular CMFs,
Yeah.
which were terrific. So hey, that is good.
There was a picture we forgot last week, and then I forgot again this week, that was of a minifigure that's like an alien that has a lime green head and it has 3 eyes. So I don't know if that has to do with that or the space theme that may be coming. I'm not really sure, but
There was that singular.
you can
minifigure,
probably
yeah.
go track that picture down. So
I don't think.
that's
I don't think we ever. You can show it up to the camera if you like, Joe.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever showed that on the morning brick, but
Put
you
your
can find
hand-
it.
Put your hand behind it bigger if you can.
It's got it.
Focus it.
It's fine.
It's close enough. You get the idea.
It's fine.
It's interesting space figure. But we have more pictures and we have more list of things to talk about too. What do we want to go for? Well, we did talk about the Mario stats. Want to go over those
You
really
have the
quick?
Marvel stuff? Oh, yeah, sure, do.
So we actually talked about this in prior weeks because we got some blurry pictures, but now on Lego.com we have really crispy, fresh, minty pictures.
Buttery, crispy crust.
Yeah, exactly. So you got Bowser's car, which is, I think, hilarious and fun looking. It looks great. And then you have the ocean scene. I don't remember the name of all these creatures. I think the plesiosaurus looking creature is what this is named after. But
That giant fish is crazy.
yeah. And so on the giant fish note, Daniel, do you see that little QR code inside the fish's mouth?
You're supposed to put Mario in there.
Put Mario's butt in the fish's mouth.
Yeah,
Just-
you eat some butt first.
Yeah, that's
That's fine, right?
yeah, sure. Anyway, I like the idea you're riding the little sea creatures, but not going in their mouth. Like, I don't know. It just seems so weird.
I think it's cool that they basically took exact elements from the Bowser's airship set that has already come out, like that section at the stern there with the gray lanterns and the little windows. I mean, that looks basically identical to that set that's already come out before, which I think is cool.
That is pretty cool. It's definitely harkening back to that set.
Yeah.
Pretty fun. But then that was something new. Trying to see anything else
It's like
we
the
haven't
Loch Ness
covered.
Monster. Have we ever gotten a Lego Loch Ness Monster before?
No,
That's
it's
about as close
not
as it
real,
gets.
Daniel.
About as close as we've gotten so far. We can talk about one final picture or start going through listed items. What do you guys want to do? So,
Do the Marvel stuff.
Okay.
Go ahead and send you. Do you have pictures? For
I
that?
have some of it. I couldn't
Yeah.
find all of it. We did get half a picture of Rocket Raccoon, and
Which,
this
honestly, I think it looks like it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
the
I think
eyes
it'll
are a
work out.
little uncanny valley from what I can see. The one eye,
mean,
but
it's hard to
I think
say.
other than that, it's pretty good.
See, I don't think so because I think
the eye
things
looks
that
right.
are like animals or like Grogu and things where their eyes are just kind of big black
Yeah,
circles, it actually
those are
works well
easy,
because they
yeah.
usually use like those boat bottom pieces.
Yeah.
Maybe even slightly
And they just
printed.
print
Like
around
I think
it.
the Grogu
So
one had like a little
It's the
bit
same
of a
thing with
brown.
this. It's got that print around it, and then
Yeah.
just a big black in the middle. Which I think this, once we get a full picture, obviously we'll know for sure. But from what I can see, I probably will buy this. I think it looks cool.
It looks like his brow maybe could have come down more to be covering it, so it's not like as wide open of an eye. But
But
you
still
know, it's
looks
hard to
good,
say.
yeah.
Obviously, they're using the Wolverine claws as the whiskers.
Which
That's
makes sense,
perfect sense. That's probably what they scaled the whole thing based off of.
So I like it.
Probably, but yeah, I think it's definitely a good choice because it will go nicely with the buildable Groot. Probably, it's
Yeah.
not quite the right scale, but I mean, figure it out.
Kazoom said, "Put Mario's butt in the fish's mouth." Rejected title for the next Mario week.
Oh dear.
Super Mario butt fish mouth. 3
Exactly. I saw a great
for the
comment.
Wii U.
Here's a good comment from Ben Costa, again asking us for some creative thoughts on this. But since it's a slow news day, what is your dream Lego news reveal that could still come?
A line of play scale Lord of the Rings sets.
Yes, it actually could happen.
Star Wars CMFs.
Yes. How about a Fright Nights line in the new
no one
castle?
really cares
They wouldn't do
about
that.
You wouldn't do that?
They wouldn't do that.
I think they could do some spooky stuff. It'd be so cool. They're
They're
already
probably
not.
just
They're
shot
not
that
bringing
down.
back whole old themes. They're just
This-
bringing back
They're going here.
a few sets.
Yeah,
here and
they're just
there
they're dangling in
for the
front of us.
18
You're right.
plus thing.
It's possible though. Like, anyway.
I mean, okay, so Now we've gotten rehash sets from Pirates Space and Castle now.
Yeah.
But now there's rumors of this space line, so I would just say some castle line or some
Fantasy
pirate
Could-
line or
could
something.
Yeah.
return.
It's one of those great classic themes coming back in
Yeah.
some shape or
They
form.
could make a
Already
new
excited about
cool
space.
castle line like Nexo
Oh,
Knights.
they could do like a new twist on it. Like, what if Castle had like laser swords and
No, let's think of something better.
Yeah.
Jetpacks?
What if they flew?
I feel
to
a
different
seizure
planets?
Okay.
coming up. So let's just
what if
move
there
on.
was like this like Joker like jester clown character that was like this evil crazy guy?
But he was possessed by a book.
Wait, what? You lost me.
I'm
Okay.
just talking about Nexo Knights.
Unfortunate news from Brickzar. He's informing Grumpy J that it looks like the Lego Masters trophy is sold out.
Aha.
Which is
No.
not good if you're trying to get one.
No.
I am.
I imagine there are people who are actually going to be selling that on Bricklink and such. So hopefully you can
I'm
find
sure.
one for not too bad a price. Now is the time to get it versus a year from now. So.
Yeah.
It looks like Brickstar was trying to get another one. I think each customer could get up to 3 in their name or address. So you can get more than one. That's how I got one for Steven too. So
I agree with Fazoom's comment. The Bowser car looks like a Lego Masters model.
I definitely got that vibe too. We some season 2 vibes with Zach and Wayne's purple Roadster. So. And Aaron, that was the news from associated with Walmart was the Lego Masters trophy gift with purchase that you could redeem. It looks like it is now out of stock, but you may be able to find it on the aftermarket. Bunch more comments, but let's, Scott Robinson, Western. Yeah, Western would be cool too. I don't think they're going to do Western.
Nope.
They don't have any parts associated for it going on right now. You know,
I think it's more content based.
Cult-
I think
yeah,
there's
yeah.
some things that have not aged well, which is why we'll probably never see Western or Adventurers
yeah.
or a handful of other
Unfortunately.
themes.
Yeah.
Duder Bricks had a great comment. He said, "What about a Wolfpack gift with purchase with the new Mill Village?" That
Ooh.
Wolfpack would be great.
It would be awesome.
A little
I love the
outpost?
Wolfpack.
Yeah.
Wolfpack's like my second favorite after Forestman.
I think mine's just the opposite.
Yeah.
It's Wolfpack and then Forestman.
Yeah, and then Morgan had a comment about the Lego Masters printed. It's actually a brick, but yeah, it's a 1x8 brick, I believe, and that could be getting more expensive.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If that's all you're getting the set for, like me. So.
I wonder if that stuff is listed on Bricklink. Somebody tell me if that printed red shield from the Yellow Castle set
because
is
if
on
that's
Bricklink
on there,
or
then
not.
that will go on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be the best comparison.
All right, I think that's everything I have photos for, so we can talk about things on our list. I have a small list.
Hang on. Did you get the Ronin minifigure? Did you get that?
I did not find out.
Oh.
So.
Stanley Pratt said, "Is there somewhere to buy a signed copy of Stephen's book?" No, but if you order it from us on our website, you can put a note in the order saying, "Please have Stephen sign it," and we'll get him to sign it for you.
Yeah.
So just make sure you put a note there, or send us an email, or give us a call after you've made the order, so we know to have him sign it before we ship it out.
Yeah, Stephen is here at least
Fairly
once
often,
a week,
yeah.
and so we can make that happen.
Yep.
Speaking of Rocket Raccoon, though, there is a set coming as well. Rocket Raccoon's Warbird for $35.
It's not gonna be very big.
Yeah, 290 pieces. It's not much. But it will be coming with a Rocket minifig and then a updated Ronin the Accuser
Which we got
minifig,
a picture of the Ronin.
Yeah.
He looks great.
which is good because the old one was pretty expensive.
He's
right?
like $60 or $70. Yeah.
So
Is it drastically different or pretty much the
No,
similar?
I think the printing's a lot better. The main difference is going to be he has like the Palpatine newer style hood that's straight down and probably a cape too.
instead of the custom,
but it doesn't have
one
that
had
big
shoulder
custom
pad
one.
things. Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
other one will still stay expensive because
sure.
of that.
Yep.
So I
Pretty
think I have
cool.
that one.
You have the original
I
Ronin?
think so.
That's a good figure to have. It's pretty cool.
It is
And then the other new figure we've got. So last week we talked about the what was her name?
Rogue
Rogue
from X-Jet.
from the X-Jet. There's now also a leaked picture of the Cyclops minifigure. So
Who doesn't look quite as good in
We
my
got-
opinion.
and did we know how many figures the set was supposed to come with in total? Was it
4 or
of them?
5 because it's supposed to be Cyclops, Rogue.
Mr. Fantastic,
Nope.
the Thing.
Mm-mm. I wish.
Thanos,
I want Fantastic Four
Thanos.
sets.
Batman.
The Thanos
Magneto,
copter.
Magneto.
and then I think Wolverine.
Wait, actually Magneto? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
I
Wolverine.
thought we were listing joking ones still.
No, actually, it's supposed to be
Doctor Doom. Yeah. That's
Polka Dot Man.
Can we just get some
Killer
Fantastic
Moth.
Four sets? Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Can
why
we-
haven't we got those yet?
Well, Disney hasn't
I
really
know,
made them
I know.
yet, so one day they will, and then we'll get them. But yeah, I couldn't find those pictures on Instagram this morning, and I didn't have a ton of time, so I didn't
Shame.
Wasn't that big at them, but I'm sure with a little bit of searching, you could probably.
I
track
could have
it down.
sent him to you.
Ben Causey said no leg printing on Cyclops, which is a little sad, but he does look nice. Best Cyclops so far.
They do look really
It's only the
nice.
second one we've gotten so far, so I
all of-
mean...
So far,
Yeah.
these two ones from this set have looked really good. I mean,
Yeah.
I like this
rogue
true
looks great.
classic comic style.
Yeah, if they're the classic
Bright, vibrant
90s
colors.
style, then
Yeah.
I'll be very excited
Yeah,
for that. So
they look awesome.
I'm a big fan of those. So. I'll drop a news item for us here.
Drop it like it's hot.
We have been working on our basement of the Atlanta
yeah.
Brick Co. location to try to get it as cleaned and organized and interesting as possible for scheduled tours of the basement. So,
Oh, remind me, I was going to go down there and work and make it a little more interesting today.
hey,
Basement?
the vault
Yeah.
door is a story in itself. I'm just saying. But yeah, no, it's
Your
gonna be.
story, Mark.
Can I get through this
Boom
one news
roasted.
item? Can I get through this, guys?
I don't know.
Okay,
Can
so we're hoping to put a website section where you
Yes.
can go and reserve a time and have somebody available to give you a tour, because it kind of has to be a manager,
Yeah.
one of us here, Chris, Ed, somebody who's got the keys
Mm-hmm.
basically. And that way you can make sure if you're traveling from out of town and you want to get the full Atlanta Brick Co. experience, you can go on and reserve that. I think it's like a $10 deposit, but you get that back in store credit if you actually show up for the tour.
We'll either do
Either
that.
that, or we're going to do like something that you.
Yeah, so we
get.
haven't decided.
Yeah.
Either way,
souvenir.
your $10 will, be well worth it
It'll get you
because
something.
we'll
We're
get.
trying to make a souvenir.
I think that's
kit,
more where
yeah,
we're
so.
leaning, so that you can have something unique to the basement tours. So
Either a kit or a printed brick or
Something
something
cool.
like that.
Sticker
So,
or brick.
stay
yeah.
tuned for
A little
that.
souvenir.
So
Yeah.
that I'm not sure exactly how soon this is going to all be ready, but it will be within the next month or so.
Yeah, next month or two. Yeah, that'll be
Might
very
be
exciting.
beginning of next year.
Because we've done that for a while now, where if you are here and you happen to bump into the right person and ask
Yeah.
about it, you can get a tour. Not too difficult, but this should make it a lot more easy for
Yes.
people to access. So.
It'll be more like a legit operation.
Yeah, exactly. More official. But anything else on your list there, Daniel, want to bring up? So.
Yeah, there's over like 200 new items that they just added to Bricks and Pieces.
Dang.
So you can find a list of all of those online and you can scroll through them. I didn't see anything that I immediately needed to get, but there are a lot of nice new molds and parts. I saw those printed mushroom domes are on there. Steven's probably going to want to get a bunch of those.
I need to check that out right away. 'cause
So
that's
there's some nice parts that just got added. So go check them out before the initial batch sells out.
awesome. And the a good place to find those would be like New Elementary or Brick Set or.
I
you see that list?
probably
Yeah.
the list that I got was from a Discord group that I'm in.
Okay,
yeah. I know that you can find that list where you can get to the Bricks and Pieces site where it filters by like recently added or
Yeah,
something.
and you might even be able to find that just straight off Lego.com.
Yeah,
too, so.
probably.
Yeah, that's exciting. I'm looking forward to the green space helmet
Yeah.
because I have probably 8 or 9 green
Well, what do they
space
say?
figures.
It's usually like 4 months or something until something makes its way from a set to actually being
Yeah.
on Bricks and Pieces.
And that hasn't gotten on yet, but that's
Yeah.
one thing I'm really
That
looking
set
forward
hasn't
to.
even come out, so
Yeah.
it'll be 4 months after that.
I see pictures. I've seen pictures of
Yeah.
it. It's pretty exciting. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tour of getting in Kenji and Emmy's way. Exactly. Yeah. Well, so when you go down, just make sure you lightly tap that metal. It's like a vent right
Yeah.
above the stairs, so that when you come down, it sounds like you hit your head, and that way they both look up and are
Yeah, you
surprised.
come down the stairs and you go, "Dope!"
Yeah, the Homer Simpson do, and I get him every time. It's so funny. So,
Yep.
yeah. All right. Since you had a news item, I got a few more. We've got an OBC update for you guys. Orlando Brick Co. They're actually working on fixing the
Yes.
structural problems because they got permission to move ahead with that.
Finally.
So that's the final step before they're able to set up everything for opening.
Yes.
So it should be very soon. At this point, it was December.
Yeah, we're hoping beginning of
Fingers
December. Before
crossed.
Christmas is our goal.
Yeah, so we
we'll
were
see.
trying to get before Black Friday, but just doesn't look like it's quite going to pan out that way.
We know
so.
this is like a boy who cried wolf kind of situation, but like we've got the clearances
We're,
now.
we're
I've
actually
seen
getting
pictures.
closer, guys.
I've
yeah.
seen pictures of them working on the wall. Basically, so hilariously, all they needed to do was add slightly thicker drywall to
That's
a couple
all-
different
that's all it
walls.
is.
That was all that they were not able to do to not open. That's
Which is
kind
why
of
this
annoying.
has been driving us
The
nuts.
problem was it was a firewall.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why it makes everything more complicated because it's a safety thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's thankfully that is seeming to be wrapped up, so we'll be able to check out OBC soon. Even until that time comes, Orlando Brick Co., both Joey and Flounder have been doing live streams every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. And I have not had, that's not a very good time for me schedule-wise, so I haven't been able to tune in. But it looks like several of our members have been tuning into that and enjoying that experience. So if you want an extra joy of building with two guys you may want to get to know if you want to, planning on shopping in Orlando soon, should be exciting. Definitely want to give them a shout-out. So.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. we learned our lesson. Don't talk about something until it's close to being ready.
OMG, yeah, you're right, Brick Bombier.
Don't talk about that.
Yeah, anyway, it's been a long time coming, but we will be here soon.
We're still finding pieces of confetti in the studio.
Yeah, pink slips.
Little pink pieces of paper.
Exactly.
Probably some on the shelf.
It'll be fine.
Alrighty.
Oh, look, I see one actually from what I'm saying.
Alrighty. Anything else on your list there, Dan? I got a couple things too. So.
Were we ready to do Black Friday sales or no?
Wait, I have that on my list too. So.
We're not quite ready with that.
We will have Black Friday sales.
We will, and we will be officially announcing them next Wednesday on the morning.
There
break.
you go.
Exactly. That was on my list.
And
too.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Yeah. So if you guys want to know, we'll also post them in the afternoon on Wednesday. But if you want to hear them first, then we'll be talking about those on Wednesday next week.
Yep, absolutely.
There's going to be some good ones.
And since that's the last thing on your list, the last thing I have is a fantasy football update / discussion.
I got you, dog.
Yeah, Joe is doing pretty good. I'm at I'm 5-5, 7th place out of 14.
Daniel, maybe you should just shush.
I beat Chris, and he's underneath me now.
So
that's really important.
We haven't really given you guys a full update on this, but it's week 11. There's like 5 more weeks, and then the playoffs. So it's kind of coming down to the wire. I'll start at the bottom in 12th place. We have Helmet Holes, which is a.k.a. Ryan
M&R Productions,
who clearly does not pay attention to his team because he is 1-9.
He has ignored it, basically, yes.
And then we have the people who are paying attention. Austin is 3-7. Started off with 5 straight losses, so he's not doing too horrible now, but his odds of getting the playoffs are pretty low right now. But the whole field is pretty tight because next we have Orlando Brick Co., who's 4-6.
Yeah.
The Stash Squad, which is John. He's 4-6. Then we have Ogle's Minions, Mark's Meatheads, and Big Time Rush, which is Grant.
Yeah.
All at 5-5. So y'all are the middle of the pack.
Who's Ogle's Minions?
That's Chris.
Great.
And then we have Darth Garth, me, Devin, who's a friend of the store, Big Kid Bills, which is Big Kid Bricks, and your mom's first pick, which is Vogan.
Yeah.
All at 6-4, and that's from. I'm in 5th and Vogan's in 2nd.
Which is a nice winning record, but not great.
And then we have Jacob, who suffered his first loss last week. So he is 9-1.
That's amazing, yeah.
Yeah, Big Kid Bills was able to bring him down. But yeah, it's been the bottom is horrible. The top really good. And then everyone else is within a couple games of each other.
Yeah.
So it could flip-flop.
It's exciting. So.
Yeah, it's a good... I think this is a lot better than last year.
Do you think Jacob's going to pull it out? Is he far enough ahead?
He should.
Or could that still...
He's going to crush us all.
Okay, great.
Like, statistically speaking, Jacob
Yeah.
should
Looks
win
like the
this, no
trophy's
problem.
staying in Atlanta.
I don't see any chance that it's going to Orlando.
We need more of the Orlando guys to step up and try to win this trophy.
Yeah,
from
Joey
us.
likes football,
Yeah.
not football.
Yeah.
Ben says, I feel you, Daniel. Lego's better than sports ball.
And that Chris has the best name, which, I mean, debatable. I mean.
Meredith
it is
Pink
pretty
Wheels
good.
must not be watching because otherwise she would have yelled sports ball.
Yes, exactly. But so that's fun. We'll keep
Yeah.
you guys appraised, and we'll definitely update you once the trophy gets a new name applied to it. And it looks like it statistically will be.
Yeah,
staying
we'll
in
tell
Atlanta,
you when we get to the playoffs. We'll update you on who's in, who's
Tell me
out.
when the Super Bowl is.
Okay,
All
guys.
I think that's about all the news
Yeah.
we have for today. But thank you guys so much for interrupting half the stuff I was trying to
mean,
say.
What we do, man. We got you.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Yep.
Thanks for hosting.
Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you then.
All right, love you.
Hit
Bye.
that like button.